welcome to the second podcast. I am your host, Random DC. With me today is a guy who's well known for his Nyan Nyan reaction, a Stormfalcon. Say hello.
Hey, what's up?
Next is a guy who is very useful when it comes to fixing ball joints. It's Tformer. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And of course, you all know Toxinom by now. Say ping us.
Noodles!
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, today
Whatever.
we're going to be talking about Transformers 2: Revenge of the Fallen. We'll start with Storm. What's your basic take on the movie?
First off, I really hate how they just took away the 2 and just called it Revenge of the Fallen. It just makes us confused. Like, when does this take place? Is this like a prequel to the original Transformers movie, or is it a sequel? Just a number, at least. They should bring back the 2.
Yeah.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
And as I said in one of my videos, Jetfire, who has always, in every single Transformers continuity, has been an Autobot. But now, in this movie, I'm surprised how they're suddenly making him a Decepticon. That just made me say, what the hell?
All right.
And I'll pause there and let anyone else.
All right.
Go.
All right. Well, let's start with all right. T-Former, what do you think about the movie and where it's going?
Well, first of all, I agree with Stormfalcon on the whole Transformers 2 not being Transformers 2.
Right.
And Revenge of the Fallen, the title is just a fan wank, judging on the War Within.
Right, because I don't know what the Fallen are, you see, so...
Oh, the Fallen is this, like, demigod.
Ah.
It was one of the original 13 Transformers created by Primus or something like that.
Ah, right, okay. So is this sort of like a... Is we going to have, like, the original Transformers showing up or something?
Well, thing is, the Revenge of the Fallen might both be the character, which would ruin it all, because he's like a small Unicron, the ultimate evil. Or they could just say the Fallen as the Fallen Decepticons. It's just doesn't make sense at all.
All right. And Toxinom, what do you basically think about the movie?
Well, right now, all I'm really hoping for is that when it comes to if they're going to bring back a character that died in the first one, it's Megatron. I mean, when you think of it, since they say a key character is going to be brought back and it's called Revenge of the Fallen, maybe it means it's something that the character is going to be revived and get revenge or settle a score or something.
Yeah. I'm actually reading that right now off Wikipedia of all places. It says, Hasbro stated a key character from the first movie would make a dramatic comeback and attempt to settle a score, apparently. So, all right, what I think is, with the movie, it's nice they're making another one. I mean, I thought it was going to stop after the first one, but what I would like to see is, I want to see more emphasis on the robots. My problem was, it was more like a 80-20 for the humans, and for a movie that's called Transformers, it seems kind of daft. It's a movie about the humans.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And
carry on.
And I wish they would focus, as you said, less on the humans, especially less on the romance between Shia LaDouche and Megan Fox.
Megan Fox is alright by me, but just shy out of this. Right, I'm actually reading the current cast list. When I say cast list, I'm not talking about the humans because no one cares about them. We're talking about the robots. Now, for the Transformers, we have Optimus Prime, of course. That was impersonator calling. You've just been mentioned on the show. Good for you. Alright, we got Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Ironhide, Ratchet, and the new ones are RC, Barricade, Soundwave, and Jetfire. Good choices? Bad choices?
I think it's good choices, but
Did I say Barricade?
Yeah, you said
Oh,
Barricade.
sorry. The new ones are RC, Soundwave, and Jetfire. Sorry. Good choices?
Yeah,
Bad choices?
And don't forget the new Decepticon that doesn't have a name. It transforms into an Audi.
Oh, I love. Good choice.
The thing is, the only problem is we don't really know what his name is. It could be, matter of fact, if that is Soundwave, I would actually be pretty satisfied, since it does kind of match up with his music theme, because cars like that probably those kind of cars usually have people playing disco music in them. So
I always saw Soundwave as, if they can't turn it into a tape deck, I always saw those FBI pizza vans with the satellite dish on the top.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
thought it was one of those. Now, what are your thoughts on this character called Stinger and Wheels, who turn into an ice cream truck?
Lame.
I think I'm the only one who likes that idea. I mean, it's just beautiful irony. We got an ice cream van.
I think it's a pretty cool idea, but it just feels like one of Bay's misinformations.
Yeah.
Oh no.
One thing. Now, this is for the marketing. Of course, they're going to release figures of the movie. My problem is the fact that Prime, Bumblebee, Ironhide, and Ratchet are still here. Does that mean they're going to re-release the same figures again? Because I'm not buying them a second time.
Well, I hope that they give them, as you said in one of your videos, a different way to transform, at least, or maybe even like give them different weapons.
Yeah.
Or just make the toys more playable, and it would just, heck, it might even make more cash for them.
Yeah.
And more satisfying towards the fans.
Cool. I mean, problem is though, I just don't like the idea of RC being a motorbike.
Yeah, because
She's
as you said, she's only going to be like 7 feet tall. She's even going to be shorter than Jazz.
Yeah.
I think Jazz was like 35 feet tall, I think.
I thought I read somewhere he was only 14.
Did anyone read the prequel comic book?
Not really. All I got was a small mini comic that I got in my Transformers DVD.
All right. Well,
And it just
all right. Okay.
Do you mean as in before the first one or second one?
It's the comic that's they wrote to sort of tie up all the events of how it led to the movie.
Oh.
Well, I picked. Yeah, go on.
I read the first issue.
Oh, well, I've got the hardback copy. It's got all the stories in one book, and in the book, RC is the same size as Bumblebee, and Bumblebee's about how tall again? He's about.
I think he's 40 feet tall, maybe.
Yeah. And the fact that RC will change into a motorbike, it means she's going to change in size. And the one thing they vowed is do not have any size changing going on.
Other than the Oscar.
Because either way, that's going to be a pretty big motorbike.
So the comic that I got was kind of a small little booklet. It only shows a battle. It shows the battle on Cybertron from the Decepticons' point of view.
I've got that one as well.
And then it shows. And it shows the Sorry.
It shows how the Decepticons came to Earth. Sorry.
Yeah, it shows us how the Decepticons land to Earth, and there's this one of the Decepticons, Landmine, I think his name is. He transforms into the armored personnel carrier, but dies shielding Barricade.
Landmine, Scattershot, Optimus Prime.
Oh God, please no.
We don't need any remembrance of Cybertron here.
I think the best thing about that show is right at the beginning. Our worlds are in danger. Oh no!
Yeah.
Help!
I even saw an ad for that in a magazine at my Safeway store, and it says, "Hunt down the Cyberplanet keys on DVD this October," or something like that.
I love they combined that sort of advertisement with the CDI. Hunt down the cyber keys, or else you will die.
Ganon appears.
That face. Alright, if you could, alright, I'll go on the list again. We'll start with Storm again. If you could redesign the Autobots who survive, what would they turn into?
I think I'll make Bumblebee a Ford Mustang, kind of like Barricade. Because I saw a yellow one with black stripes the other day on the freeway.
Nice.
So I thought, that would actually look pretty good for Bumblebee.
Cool.
And as for Ironhide...
Would you make it red to shut the fanboys up?
Probably like a red Dodge pickup truck.
Alright, we'll make this quick because we're running out of time, so we've got about 30 seconds left, so better speed this up a bit. Tformer, what would you change about the designs?
Ironhide, Prime, and Ratchet, I could keep as they were.
Alright, and
Yes, to a vehicle that's more common, not actually like this new super rare prototype.
Alright. Toxie, what would you do?
No comment.
Alright, I would just change Ratchet's colour scheme, which don't like the snot yellow. Well, sadly that's all the time we've got for a moment, because it's like a 10-minute recording thing, so it's goodbye from Storm.
Adios.
It's goodbye from Tformer.
Sayonara.
And it's goodbye from Toxie.
Stupid dogs getting in the trash.
And it's goodbye from me.